It's beyond anything we could have asked for. I mean, like I said, we're not guys that like sat. Kyle, I think, is the only one in our band, our bassist, who took music theory. So like, none of us really come from like, you know, like I just grew up playing guitar because my dad played guitar, and like, I don't think like we're just like 4 dudes from, you know, the tri-state area, Philly, New Jersey, Delaware, that just played music and got together and were like, hey, let's do this and let's have fun with it. Let's write music that just makes us like, you know, makes us happy, makes us like feel a certain way, and like, you know, it's a stress reliever for us. You know what I mean? It just gets something off of our chest. It just does something for us, like for our souls. You know what I mean? And like, so to be able to go in with that mindset and just like be a band just because you want to be a band, just because you want to play music, and to have something like this come out of it where you're now supporting Mayday Parade on this huge tour, and you know, playing these like huge sold out venues, and like it's mind blowing. It's like beyond anything I could have ever asked for. So it's incredible, and the reception's been great. So. I don't know. It's kind of you know, both kind of get old after a while. You know what I mean? Like, being on tour is amazing, and I love it. And I'll never ever take it for granted because we get to travel and play music, and like that's more than, you know, most of my friends that we all grew up like playing together and stuff. Like, I never thought that I would be the one out of all of them that was doing this. So like, I'll never take that for granted. But yeah, after a while, when, you know, like last year we were on tour for 8 months and out of the year, and it just kind of like, once you get to that certain point, you forget what being home feels like, and then getting home and having to restart over and over again. And like, you know, in the past 4 years, I've never had the same job twice. So, because you go home and it's just kind of like, time to start over, get another job for a month and a half, and then leave again. So, I think like, in that aspect, it does get a little tiring. It does get a kind of like, you know, it wears on your relationships at home, it wears on like, you know, all that stuff. But, and same with recording. I mean, same, you know, recording, it's kind of like, it's amazing when it's first, I think you hit like a middle point, you know what I mean? Like when you're first recording, it's kind of like, all right, cool, we're in the studio recording, this is fun, this is great. And then you hit like this middle dip part where it's just kind of like, all right, it's kind of getting old, I just want to get my parts done and like get out of here. And then by the end of it, you're kind of like, now you're hearing back the finished product, I'm like, okay, this is sick. I'm glad I came. And same thing with touring, you know, like when it first starts out, it's like, yeah, we're on the road again, and then halfway through, you're kind of like, shit, all right, whatever. And then by the end of it, you're like, man, I can't believe it's almost over. This was so much fun. So I think they both have their like pros and cons. What it takes to be a man. Yeah, we talk about it all the time. We exchange records already and stuff, and yeah, we're so excited. Their record is incredible. I mean, Lynn she's got a phenomenal voice, and you know, we were listening to it the other day when we were driving through Illinois. And it was just like, you know, I think that's the cool part about this tour, is because us and Paris are the little guys on the tour, and we both have a record coming out the same day, so it's like, it feels like, okay, that's why we're here. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel like we're just kind of like on a tour just to be on a tour. It's kind of like Mayday is giving us this opportunity to like promote this record for both of us, and like be able to like get in front of as many people as possible. So that's something that we've definitely, like, us and Paris have bonded over, and like have kind of like, you know, that's something we share in common, you know, with each other, and it's great. It's awesome. We're so excited, and I'm so excited for them to release their record and for everybody to hear it. Feel the scars inside my... It's been awesome. It's been great. It's funny, like, we've been to Calgary before, and we've been to like Edmonton and stuff like that, but it was so long ago, and I don't really remember. It was during the summer, it was hot, and it was just kind of like one of those tours where like everything blended together and you don't really remember it. So this time around, like, I feel like we're really getting to like appreciate everything and like all the different areas and stuff. And so it was cool, like, going to Winnipeg and like even Saskatoon, which is kind of weird. It was kind of like a deserted little place, but even that was like really cool. Like, it's nice being able to see like different parts of Canada for the first time, because like I said, like, we've been here before, but I don't remember it, so I feel like it's my first time again, you know what I mean? So like, it's nice being able to like appreciate it as we go through and stuff, and it's been great. I don't know, I feel like Canadians, like, it reminds me a lot of Europe. Like, they just, receive the band well. You know what I mean? Like, whereas like in the States, it's so cutthroat. It's so like, if you're not this band or you're not in this genre, then I don't like you, like type thing. Whereas like here, like, I don't know, it's weird. Like in the States, like kids just kind of treat you like if you're like not sitting at the cool kids table. You know what I mean? Like they're just kind of like, it's so like, I don't know, if you're not a part of this group of bands, then you're not cool enough to listen to type thing. And it's just like, all right, whatever. And then you come here to Canada, and it's like, you know, as soon as we walk on stage, you don't have to say anything. Like people are just screaming and cheering because they're just excited that somebody got to play music. Like it doesn't have to do with like the band. I mean, I think Tonight Alive and Mayday are the only two that like people are actually screaming because they can't believe that their favorite band's about to play. But like for us in Paris, like we get up there and they scream and like, you know, they're cheering and stuff like that between every song. They're clapping and they're like, they get involved. And like I asked, like, you know, during like certain songs, they'll ask them to take their phones out and put the light in the air and like sway back and forth and like without question, everybody does it. Whereas like in the States, we played Buffalo and I asked everybody to do that. And like there was like probably like out of the 300 people there's probably like a good 50 that were like and held up like my cell phone. It's just kind of like, all right, guys, whatever. Like, sorry, it's not cool for you to do. Sorry, you don't want to be involved in the show. So I think that's, you know, that's the difference. It's like Canadians seem like you guys like, you like being involved. It's like, it's part of an experience, which is what it was for me growing up. Like going to shows, like somebody asked me to take out a cell phone. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take it out. Cause like this is part of the experience. I wanna be a part of that. I wanna like, you know what I mean? Like, so I think that's like the best part of like touring here is like, and we've been to Montreal and Toronto like a dozen times. And like every time we get the same reception. Like it's like, it always makes us feel good. Like being, we've never once been there and felt like, all right, like, never coming back here again. Like it's always like, you know, you look forward to coming back. But now that we've done, you know, like Winnipeg, Saskatoon, Calgary, Edmonton, and like we're doing Vancouver tomorrow. So like now that we have those under our belt as well, we kind of feel like the reception that we've gotten makes us feel like we can come back and it's gonna be good. So, so it's been great. I love Canada. We have a tour coming up in January. We're coming back to Calgary, and then there's a lot of stuff I can't talk about. I'm trying to think of what I could say, but like we have a tour in January, then we have a spring tour, and then some overseas stuff. I'm trying to get back into the studio at some point, so it's definitely gonna be busy.